Hey guys, good evening from Sydney. Hope you all had a good trading day today. Just wanted to um, provide my view. So this was a pretty sideways day today. The market gapped up. I was looking at only Nifty today, no Bank Nifty. Um, Market opened gapped up between R1 and the gap up. This was the day low, which was around 18,585, and it kind of kept swinging between that and R1. It tested R1, but didn't try and break them. You can see this sell triggered on this is basically your super trends. You can see market went back. It kind of hovered around the VWAP area. This is the VWAP line, let's say, and you can see it's created a VPOC. VPOC on this is a fixed length volume profile on the left, which I've drawn from yesterday's low, and you can see the value area. Would say this is the value area and this is where the VPOC is, and the VPOC is exactly coinciding with the area around the VWAP. So it shows kind of the market is stuck for most of the day around this, right? Except at around 3 o'clock it broke down and again tested the day low. And what I was watching is this awesome pullback. What I'm suspecting is it's there are two things. One is the close range of the CPR this week. Uh, Unlike last week, I think I told in one of the videos that next week will be a close CPR given the broader push and the sideways move last week. You can see this is fairly closely placed when compared to last week. This was last week, and look at this. You can see how closely spaced it is when compared to last week. Um, this sideways trend indicates a more solid move tomorrow, and my bias is towards a bullishness. There is a gap up. I won't be surprised if there is another gap up tomorrow, but if it's not, if it opens still on the sideways, I don't expect it to go below the CPR levels. I expect the R1 and probably R2 to be tested tomorrow on the next 2 days. So my bias is on the bullish side, not on the bearish side. I'll keep to it unless things prove wrong and it breaks below the BC of CPR here using the weekly CPR. So this will continue for next week, so, for the next few days. Now, the low, let's look at where the day low is, whether it holds. I don't think it will hold. You can see this big VPOC level, right? So there is another POC level here, and this is going to be my bet tomorrow morning. See 638. So there is an easy up move of around 30 points. And if it breaks R1 after testing, any break above previous week high is going to be a massive push towards R2, which is where my bet will be. Then I'll really start loading up my uh, puts and I will start selling them. So that's my view, and it's bullish for the moment. I don't see bearishness. There is no bad news in the market, to be honest. Um, the US, all the bad news from US has kind of died down. Let's hope for the best, and I expect the all the highs will be broken going forward. It's going to be a fairly bullish phase. What was surprising to me is none of my portfolio stocks have actually risen so much. Even today, after all this 100-point move, my portfolio was quite a flat actually, which was very surprising. The usual things that would really move in my portfolio haven't moved at all. L&T gave a great move, but I don't have L&T unfortunately this time. I stuck to things like Reliance and TCS, and TCS still not happy with its move. It has kind of underperformed in broadly in line with CNXIT. CNXIT is still down 6% since I bought it, but upset with how IT has favored. But that's how the broader market is. I try to accumulate some of my long-term holdings when things are down, like HDFC Life and other things. So anyway, so this is Nifty view for the rest of the week. Let's have a look at Bank Nifty. I didn't trade Bank Nifty these days. It's been a while since I've traded Bank Nifty. I've kind of gone back to Nifty these days, and Bank Nifty was fairly a good fall after 2 p.m. I think. Yeah, look at this 2 p.m. 2 p.m. is so you can see typically what happens is the moves happen around 12. This is largely the move in the first half. Around 12, I was expecting a big move, but it kind of remained bullish. But it was more sideways, bullish to sideways. It didn't break the previous day high or the day's high, which is around 44 to 60. And when the sell started at 2 p.m., which was on dot, once the European markets opened, I just tested CPR. So this is interesting. So CPR has been tested. Let's see what happens. I don't have any opinion about Bank Nifty. It looks relatively weaker than Nifty, in my opinion. Nifty has done well. It went 100 points, then it kind of moved down. But I believe market will either it will take support here and I'll move back. Let's have a look at what volume profile is saying here. This is the let's go look at volume profile. This is last week low, one of the lowest points, right? Let's look at market high today. That's interesting. So here are two levels. So what could happen with Bank Nifty is if it sustains this whole down move, I expect it will come and take support here around 43,990 level, which is where the VPOC is. And once it takes that support, and if it reverses, then again you could see the today's level being tested, which is around this, right? This is around 44,180. So this 180 point move, I am sure it will easily breach it. And then it's going to be interesting what happens. Does it go back and test previous highs? Then does it break it? It needs to be seen from last week. Seems to be a good move. One of the things, let's do this. Let's put a dynamic support here. Let's see, where is this? See, look at this. This is interesting. I don't expect it to break below the midline of the CPR in line with this. Unless this breaks, my bullishness will continue. So it's either this level or even if it breaks this level, I think the CPR and this VPOC line will kind of, this is the VPOC line that I drew, will kind of provide support. If it provides support, then we can go and see where does this support. Let's see. Well, let's go and have a look. Let me hide all the indicators. We don't need these. I don't need the CPR as well. Let me hide this. Let's do a plain chart. Look at the plain chart. See, this is the level. These are the two levels. There is one level here, which is in line with this previous high. It's kind of around this level, right? I think these will be the major levels. Um, I'm sure this resistance will be taken out soon. One, two, three, four. What begs to be seen is whether this level gets broken up. Then it's 44,380. I'm strongly in favor of Bank Nifty breaking 44,380 levels. So um, looking at CPR move tomorrow, this is CPR, right? So I'll I'll look for reversal here and start selling below 43,960, which is around 43 900 levels or 43,800 levels, and start selling Bank Nifty. And as long as Bank Nifty holds along this dynamic resistance and starts moving up, my bet is on the positive side. There are a few clues to the positive nature of that move. Some of this, for instance, this is also oscillator. You can see the greedishness, which hints there is some buys coming in, but we will see. All right. That's it for today, guys. I hope you had a great day, and let's look and see what happens tomorrow. As I said, bias is bullish, not bearish at all. And I'm expecting the market to really break some of the highs this week, given the close nature of the CPR. All right. Have a good day, and look forward to seeing some profits. Hopefully, you've learned something today from what I've said. Have a great day. Bye.